Hello, and welcome to this session, a faculty development program for designing context-specific HyFlex business courses. My name is Dr. Glori Hinck, and I am a senior instructional designer at the University of St. Thomas in Minneapolis-St. Paul, Minnesota. I have been involved with HyFlex and have collaborated with Dr. Beatty for the past 6 or 7 years with a chapter in his HyFlex book. I've been a co-facilitator and co-presenter for workshops and conference presentations around HyFlex and as an advisory member for the HyFlex learning community. I'm going to describe a faculty development program that we created and delivered at the University of St. Thomas, the largest private university in Minnesota and one of the largest Catholic universities in the nation, with more than 9,000 undergraduate and graduate students across 8 colleges and schools, and with campuses in St. Paul, Minneapolis, and Rome, Italy. Since the pandemic, students have realized the value of flexibility in their education. The 2023 EDUCAUSE Students and Technology Report is just one of the many studies documenting this preference. This survey found that 82% of students felt they should be able to participate in course activities in whatever ways work best for them. In addition to preferring flexibility, students may also need flexibility. In 2021, St. Thomas transitioned from D3 to D1 athletics. D1 athletes travel and have to miss more classes. Faculty have been struggling with how to address these missed classes. Professional adult learners often need and prefer flexibility due to work, travel, and family commitments on top of their education. St. Thomas recognized the value of HyFlex and began exploring it in 2016. During the pandemic, our classroom technology standard was updated to better support flexible teaching, and the majority of classrooms were outfitted with PTZ cameras, multi-directional microphones, document cameras, and annotation monitors. When I presented this slide at EDUCAUSE in 2023, our current state was expanding grad HyFlex programs and flexible teaching initiatives for undergrad. This project is part of that expansion. The leaders of our business college recognize the need to offer our professional adult learners flexible learning options. In January 2024, our instructional design team was asked to support a dean's initiative to explore HyFlex teaching and learning in the College of Business. Business faculty were invited to participate in a grant opportunity to examine methods for supporting students through flexible course design and to review various flexible course design options within the context of their specific courses. 2 of our St. Thomas instructional designers developed and facilitated a 2-part faculty experience to meet this program initiatives. These 2 parts consisted of a 2-week workshop delivered through Canvas and consisting of synchronous and asynchronous experience and a HyFlex course redesign process supported by the instructional designers. The workshop was designed to introduce faculty to the HyFlex delivery model, take a look at how their learning objectives, content, and assessments needed to align across delivery modes, gain hands-on experience with the new HyFlex classroom technology, and, not specifically noted here, begin to develop a community of learning with their colleagues around HyFlex teaching and learning. The workshop was scheduled for 10 days in January, with an estimated time on task of 8 to 10 hours and a target audience of up to 15 faculty. Participants were required to have online teaching experience outside of the pandemic. In addition to asynchronous content, the workshop featured one HyFlex session allowing participants to attend synchronously in person or via Zoom or asynchronously through completion of an Articulate Rise lesson. There was also one in-person hands-on technology training session in an updated HyFlex classroom. Participants were awarded $300 for completion of the workshop deliverables. The supporting Canvas site was structured into 5 modules. overview, define, design, facilitate, and course redesign. Each module contained an overview page, content, and assessments. An Articulate Rise lesson was created that mapped with the topics of the workshop and aligned with the synchronous session. This lesson could be utilized by participants in any of the modes, supporting the HyFlex principle of reusability. The workshop requirements are outlined on this slide and included engaging with their peers in a Canvas discussion forum, submission of 3 short assignments, completion of a classroom technology checkoff, and a debrief of their experience. Program participants received a $1,500 stipend for completing the redesign requirements outlined here. Because of the grant timeline, the stipend was awarded upon completion of half of their course modules in Canvas by May 15, 2024, with the expectation that the remaining modules would be completed by fall 2024. We created a template in Canvas for these HyFlex business courses based on their already existing template. This new template had at least 2 unique components to aid in communicating the nature of the HyFlex course to the students. It is crucial to make sure students know how and when to participate in their HyFlex course. To facilitate this communication, we added a section describing the course HyFlex format to the syllabus, and faculty edited this as needed for their course. We also added this HyFlex details accordion to our HyFlex homepage template, and again, asked the faculty to customize this information for their course. We had a good response to the call for course redesigns. 8 faculty originally expressed interest, but were unable to participate due to time and travel constraints. 6 faculty accepted the call, and all 6 completed all workshop deliverables and redesigned at least half of their course modules by the deadline of May 15th. Several have completed the entire redesign project. 1 course was completed and delivered during the first summer session, and several are still making edits. One of the purposes of this initiative was to explore how flexibility could be added to a variety of business courses, both undergraduate and graduate, and across the curriculum. As you can see here, we have 3 graduate courses shown in green and 3 undergraduate courses in yellow. They range from 1.5 credits to 4 credits, 5 weeks to 14 weeks. All courses had a strong asynchronous foundation in Canvas. Several courses were designed in a classic HyFlex fashion. Others varied participation modes, had specific mandatory attendance requirements for select sessions, and/or offered asynchronous makeup sessions when students couldn't be there in person. One challenge we found is a disconnect between the delivery models and the banner course descriptions. In this table, I have pulled the delivery model description directly from our banner system. As you can see, only one of the redesigned courses is described as HyFlex. We do not have a good system in place to describe these flexible course modalities. This is an issue to address, as students need to know what the expectations and options are for any course they enroll in. Also, inaccurate coding makes it difficult to track adoption of delivery modes across the university and makes it difficult to market flexibility when it exists to students. What are our next steps? This will be an ongoing project that will be evaluated in the coming months. We will need to address course delivery model descriptions in our class finder system to accurately reflect the student experience. We hope to integrate AI efficiencies into course design workflows, scale HyFlex training more broadly, and refine our HyFlex course design documents and course templates. Thank you for your attention, and please don't hesitate to reach out with any questions.